zeal, gusto, dedication, passion, love for teaching, love for English. He sacrificed and burned himself for the welfare of the student community and for English medium education. He is none other than Mr. Jamanlamuri Raja Mohan Rao sir. I salute this great personality for his dedication towards duty. My dear students, parents, teachers, and all the well-wishers, welcome back. Today, 16th December 2021, 19th death anniversary of our founder principal, Mr. late Jamanlamuri Raj Mohan Rao sir. His dedication towards duty, immense, you can't put in words. He strongly believed in principles. He strongly believed in the school motto which he has put up. St. John's English Medium School is his brainchild. Train up a child in the way he should go. When he is old, he will not depart from it. He lived as a person who has sacrificed many things just for the education, just for the sentiment of educating. Always used to quote, it's not how long we live, but how well we live. When I talk about him, I feel tall. I feel strong. I take deep pleasure in speaking about this great man. Every corner of St. John's, every pillar of St. John's, every gate and door, every tree and every place, every brick reflect his work. I want to insist two things today. One is he loves LKG and UKG students. He says they are the pillars of an institution. His love for LKG and UKG students is immense. He is a man of hard work. He believed in himself more than any other thing. He is an administrator, a teacher, and a very good human being. A principal, he used to tell everyone, Mr. Mohan Rao is not an appointed principal. He made himself as principal. He used to say that. No one has appointed me. I have made myself. He's a great teacher. So much of work he does, but he takes time. He makes time for sitting with all the LKG teachers, 3 sections, 4 sections. Every day at the end of the day, 4:30 to 5:30, sits with one of the LKG teacher to make the case study of the LKG students. Today my question to most of the principals, do we do that? When you have so much of work, when teacher and the coordinator of the LKG can do the case study, why a principal head of the institute, and it is his own organization, he is the whole and soul of everything, He sits every day. He made sure that he is ready with the case study by January end and February to hand over the beautiful file of around 30 side headings and a general impression about one child of the whole year of observation of the teacher. He compiles and coins beautiful, elegant words and language in English. Even now, there are hundreds and hundreds of students who have this file of case study. And he had handed over that legacy to me. When I entered St. John's, he said, Annie, you need to do this case studies of LKG. Every day doing 7 is very tough. But Amma, do it at the end of the day. I started doing this from 2000, 1999 and 2000 academic year. When I tried looking at his old case study files, it amazed me. The kind of thoughts he put forth in making this educational, behavioral, psychological, physical changes of a 3-year-old child. Social development, psychological development, what all things he has put in for. All the B.Ed and M.Ed, your case study will be reflected in his case study at St. John's. That can be a guide and book to the future generations. When I have done 70 case studies in my first academic year, he was so happy. He gave me a wonderful and warm and a heartful shake hand. And he said, well done. I'm happy that you have completed 77. My first year in 1999-20, 77 case studies I have done. Every day I used to discuss with him. I have written like that. Teachers have discussed. They tell the particular thing, but we have to make those 4 sentences into one powerful phrase. He used to tell me. I learned it. It was such a great honor for me. I humble myself. The second thing, this YouTube channel, Proverbs and Motivational Inspirational Quotes, are his brainchild. He started these proverbs and copywriting sentences, cursive hand, at St. John's in 1972. 50th academic year, still going strong with all the beliefs he had for education. At a small town, 1972, St. John's is the first English medium school at Tenali and a wonderful school in whole of Guntur and Krishna districts. And this is a wonderful opportunity to take this education forward. One small instance he shared with me. He is the man who started this with from every brick and every mud what he has put in the ground. This was a barren place. He started planting beautiful trees and plants. School starts at 8:40. At 6:30 a.m. in the morning, he used to water the plants of the garden of St. John's in the initial years. One day, when he is watering the garden, a visitor had entered into the school premises. He walked straight to Mr. Mohan Rao sir. And sir is in his gardener attire. And he walked in to him and said, "Excuse me, I would like to meet principal of the school." Then Mr. Mohan Rao said, his timing is, visitor's timing is morning 11 and 12. You can come at 11, between 11 and 12 and meet Mr. Mohan Rao. Then he walked away. He's a stranger. He don't know who is the principal. Then he came back at 11 o'clock. He's a government officer. And when the attendant opened the door and made him enter into his majestic, beautiful office. You see that office with our chairman. He uses that. The minute he entered, he was stunned to look at that same man who was watering the garden in the morning. And he walked in. Oh, yes, I am. But as a principal, that was my time, 11 and 12. I don't meet any visitor at that time. He used to make sure that his timings are maintained. Even now, that quote, time is precious, is on the table. He stand for principles. He suffer long for principles. He dare while others fly at the time of trouble. I tell you, it's a voluminous book. Never-ending stories of our founder principal. He has elevated the stage and the level of teachers of St. John's. The minute a teacher is appointed at St. John's, they are elevated to a higher level. He wanted them to have the pomp and dignity of a teacher. He trained all the teachers. And today, we burn for education. The chairman and principal, Mr. Suraj Mohan sir, and myself, we take this legacy with all the greatness and pomp and dignity. During those days in 1980s, government jobs are so precious. Whoever enters into St. John's as teachers, within a couple of months, they get into government jobs. Till they were called to join in that government job, though our founder principal know that this man may leave at any minute after 1 month or 2 months, he used to make them stay till they get the appointment letter and join. He used to pay them till the last. That was the care and concern he has for his employers. During this pandemic, many so-called big corporate multinationals has laid many thousands and thousands of jobs. People were just being at home without work. But our chairman, our principal, Mr. Suraj Mohan sir, supported everyone, all the teachers, all the helpers, non-teaching and teaching staff. Same principles, same beliefs, same ethics, same morals. Goes on and on. Today, I remember this great soul with all my humbleness and happiness that his brainchild is growing day by day, reaching many in imparting the knowledge and education. That is St. John's English Medium School. Be blessed. Have a nice day.